Yeah, just Sveno Mick here. Just fiddling around with the SP, with the mighty SP L370. She's a gaggle of nuts and bolts, this one, but it's all right. Now what I've done here today is I'll show you from the start. So it had this, where are we? Pretty ugly looking piece on here. It's homemade. So what I've got to do, I've got to find some plugs, plug that off, neat that up, and the guard will drill some nice little neat holes in here, and the guard will fit on there. Just grafting up a bit of an airbox, trying to. So set this, and you know the airbox on this, it's a pod filter, so it's just mainly, it'll be just to keep the main crap off it. So I've tucked this back in behind here. Just got a little bit more to do there, but just zippy tie, because these are light. These are Preston Petty guards. The exhaust, there's the pod filter there, so we're just dubbing all this up. So I'm going to run a sheet down through here because the exhaust comes up close to this here. It's just a bit warm here at the moment. I moved this guard up here. That's actually a loose fit on there, but it's nice and quiet. Loose fit on there. I've put this on. I've got a new set of points and condenser to put in it. She's sparking there a little bit, so I don't know. That long since I played around with points, so what I will do is put the condenser. I have to swap out the end connector onto it's a slide-on clip one. I probably can fit it. I just have to get one of those spade bits that'll go in there. The points are right, and just sit it in there and set that. They always say you change your condenser when you change your points, but anyhow, that's what I've got there. So what I'm going to do is I've got some plastic. Where are we? Plastic there. So that'll be, I'll probably actually take it across on an angle back down this way to here, and just clamp it onto here and up to here, and the guard comes over and lips over. And this here, I'm just not sure what I'm going to do here yet. It's just to tidy it up and build a little bit of an airbox, just to take away the main dirt into that filter, hitting that filter. And I've just got to build a little bit of a bracket up here somehow, just to take the weight off the back of that carby, because I don't want that carby is at the moment just hinging on that manifold, see? I actually don't want it like that. I want to somehow take the weight, but this has all been changed around a bit because it had a homemade airbox on it, which I wasn't happy with. Plus I had to change the manifold because the manifold was eaten out. So, I get the kid walking down there, have we? So yeah, that's what I'm doing. And this guard will sit up in under here nice. So it's going to be, where are we? Where's those holes drilled? The holes drilled there, so it'll be sitting on there nice. DC Plastics RM style guard. And it's about all you can get for them these days, I think. So yeah, that's the old dear. I think these rear shocks are about 330mm long, and they're conies, so I'm just going to try them on my little Brap too. Just put them on there and just see how much better the back end on the Brap is with those. It's just to have a bit of a ride around and see, but it's bloody wet here today. So this is all wet. It's only been drizzling today. Just looking, I've got about 40mm in the gauge from yesterday. Rained yesterday and last night. Rained all yesterday actually, most of yesterday. So it stuffed me up this week because Wednesday we went out with a family from down from up north. My sister's daughter and her partner and kids. That was great, but that was Wednesday out, and Thursday she come into, sorry, that was Thursday, and Friday come into rain. So yeah, anyhow, that's what we got. look, I'm going to leave it that. Just have a look at the front of this. Well, that's a DC Plastics front guard, RM style. That is too. That isn't there. That's a real high quality. Actually, I'll just let me have a look at that. It's as thick as. I put some heat tape on the back. It actually hasn't got a name, but that would actually probably be pretty good there too. And that one, I don't want to cut that one. That's too good to cut. But look, here we go. That's it. Sveno Mick. I'm going to pull it up for this afternoon. I'll probably fiddle around again with it tomorrow morning. Nice little Saturday fiddle fart around. Sveno Mick. You all have a lovely afternoon. Don't even know what time it is. It's got to be pushing on towards 4, I'd say. Grey day. Hey, 6 minutes. There you go. Back into it next week, hopefully, with a bit of decent weather. Do some pressure clean, if nothing else. Sveno Mick out. Have a lovely day.